Hi everyone, it's Ben RC with the Boca Voice. Happy Valentine's Day. So this time of year, I'm always thinking about two things. One, it's Valentine's Day. So make sure you're spending the day with the ones you love and maybe treat them a little bit more special today than you would any other day. Two, we're quickly approaching our deadline for you to file for your homestead exemption. So because this is a real estate show, today on Keys to Boca, I'm going to meet my good friend Glenn Asher. I'm going to talk all about homestead. But first, let's check out some flowers. All right, so one of the things that I've learned is if I can bring a guest on that knows a little bit more than me, I think it's going to provide you guys a lot more value. So as I said, you know, Glenn Asher, my friend with Kensington Vanguard title, he's here to tell us all about it. So
thank you very much.
Glenn, welcome to the show.
I appreciate it.
So Homestead. So yeah. What is it?
So Homestead is simple. It's made for primary residences for clients or borrowers that live as their primary residence. And they apply and they get a savings for it. It's not used for investment properties, not used for second homes. It's only for primary residence.
Right. So essentially, it's a savings on your taxes, right?
Savings on the taxes is based on the appraised value by a tax assessor.
Right. And then why else is it important? Why else should somebody file for it? So other than the savings.
I mean, the savings is
it's huge,
without,
obviously.
It's huge. It goes without saying.
Right. But there's also protection.
But
right?
there's also protection. So you can't get a judgment. You can't get a lien attached to your primary residence. A bank can't foreclose if you don't pay a mortgage. Right. It's a huge benefit. It's the only state in the country that has a tax benefit as such that these things cannot attach to your property as a primary residence.
Right. Okay. And so the deadline is, and while we're doing this video now, the deadline is by March 1st.
Correct.
So we have 2 weeks to do it. So how can you?
Correct. I mean, taxes
file?
in Florida are paid in arrears.
Right.
So as you obtain the property, it's still based on the previous year's taxes, but then you have to file by March 1st to receive the savings, and it can be done a number of ways.
Okay.
The easiest way to do it is to do it online. You apply, you need a current deed, you have to upload the current deed of record, you get a PIN number, and then you have to go through the stages. And they ask you for different documentation. They need a Florida driver's license or a passport or voter registration. There's also other savings for disabilities, for widows, so that it's kind of broad in spectrum.
Sure. And
they base the assessment based on your application.
Yeah. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to link for Palm Beach County. We're going to link it below where you can file online, and it has all the instructions and everything you need. You can also go the closest office to us here in Boca. There's one in Delray, off Atlantic Ave, just east of the Turnpike. So
probably much easier at this time to do it online because people are trying to get it done before the deadline. There is extenuating circumstances, but if you do the extenuating circumstances, you have to submit data. It becomes a real thing. Yeah, absolutely.
So guys, don't forget, it's very important. It's real savings, real protection.
Absolutely.
Glenn, thank you so much for coming on the
problem.
show.
Thanks, man.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, guys.
And thank you so much for watching my videos. You guys know it means a lot to me. If you haven't yet, make sure you go to our Facebook page at The Boca Voice. Hit that like button. I'm Ben RC. I'll see you next week on Keys to Boca.